Okay. Thank you. Jill Rutter.
I think this is quite a difficult question, actually. I have a bit more sympathy with the government than you might expect, because if we and the world are still using oil and gas, we might as well capture a bit of the rent of that for the UK, have that feeding into UK tax revenues rather than buying it from overseas. But the real problem is the optics, which I think are extremely bad of this announcement. The Climate Change Committee has already said the government under Rishi Sunak is losing its reputation as being a world leader on climate change. It's quite hard to present this to other countries. But I think the real big transition is not on the supply side. It's not going to be because oil runs out that we make the transition to net zero. It's all on the demand side. It's actually moving to mass electrification of the system. We've got all those issues on the grid and things like that. So if I were presenting this, I think for reasons Jamie's set out, you might not find that many people that willing to pay that much for these licenses. Because if you think you're going to just be landed with a bunch of stranded assets, not a great investment. But I would be using any revenues from that to fund the net zero transition and make it clear that we were still going ahead with that and square the circle that way.